All right, welcome back, guys. We're here at Dema 2016. My name is Roman. I'm here from Spiro Nation. I'm here with DeeperBlue.com, and we're at the RAID booth. Paul is here. He's going to tell us a little bit about what RAID is and how they operate.
Okay, thanks for interviewing me there, Roman. Pretty busy around here. RAID is a totally online digital training agency, so a no-book agency, which gives us a couple of advantages. One, we've got no carbon footprint, or finprint as we call it. There's no shipping, there's no wrong stock, there's no obsolete stock, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's really cool. I think what makes us really special though is our quality assurance and management. Basically, we have a system whereby you have to, what do you call it in American, checks and balances, yeah? Okay? Yeah, you have to tick your checks and balances before you get to the certification. So basically what we're doing is we're providing the instructor with a level of protection that's never been seen before. And if we provide the instructor with a level of protection, we provide the dive store with a level of protection, and therefore we provide the student with a level of protection. So it's pretty impressive. We've been going for about 10 years, but under the new ownership, which is myself, Jim Holliday, and Barry Coleman, we've been going together for 3 years. Gone from 5 countries loosely to about 85 countries now, yeah. And the big news of the day is that we've got accepted to very, very great organizations in terms of equivalencies, which we've been fighting to do for 2 years. So we're pretty thrilled, and standing at Dema is pretty cool, no?
Yeah, that's perfect. So I see this being afraid logo. What's this being afraid about?
Okay, well basically the B should be gone now. It's a little bit old, so it's just unafraid. You remember no fear?
Yeah.
Okay, it's no fear for diving. So be unafraid of trying to swim. Be unafraid of trying to snorkel. Be unafraid of having a free dive. Be unafraid of doing a tri dive. Be unafraid of being a diver. Be unafraid of trying a rebreather. Be unafraid of going in with a shark. Be unafraid of going in a wreck. Be unafraid of having a look in a cave. Yeah. Be unafraid of changing your agency.
Nice, excellent,
it's
excellent.
Really like it's just a cool way of looking at, you know, a play on RAID for a start. And we love the no fear, that strategy. So
Does RAID, is that an acronym for something?
it was an acronym for the Rebreather Association of International Divers. Just RAID. We didn't want to have an acronym anymore. We were originally a company that was owned by Poseidon, so we were basically we only provided CCR training. So that's where the Rebreather Association came in, and that's why the digital platform was developed. But since we've taken over, we've now branched into full recreational training, full technical training, all rebreather training, overhead, swimming, first aid, everything. So it means nothing anymore.
That's good. That's good, though. But so you obviously grew because you have that platform built, so you could add more stuff to the platform. And I like the point about stuff not going out of date, because you can always update it, and instantly everybody gets it, right?
Absolutely. Well, the beautiful thing as well is, so let's say you're an open water diver, and you qualified with us 10 years ago. If you were with 90% of training agencies, without rubbishing them, which is not what I want to do, with 90% of them, they've got no opportunity to even give you a free new manual if they so chose to. When I upload a new manual into my system, it populates every open water diver that's ever been done. So every open water diver suddenly goes onto their online profile and finds there's a whole new set of manuals there, updated with the latest images, the latest technologies. So can you imagine being a rebreather diver from 10 years ago, and then suddenly today you get the latest technology, you get a full refresher from us. Our instructors get all the manuals updated for free all the time, and not only that, if you go onto our website, and let's say you're on the English website, you're having a look at the manuals, and you happen to be with someone who's Spanish, you go and click the Spanish sign, and the manuals will turn into Spanish. So
That's great.
We give open access to all the languages as well, because, you know, we're all equal.
That's great. So as an end user, as a diver who's trained through your system, and do they get access to that, or how does that work?
Basically, you register on DeeperBlue.com. You go through a registration process where we obviously create a digital fingerprint for you with your email address and a password. And then you can either purchase the training manuals and certification online, or you can go to a dive center, and what they'll do is they'll pass you the credit, okay? And then you go to a RAID dive center and do your program, much like anywhere else, because you have to go in the water and you have to receive a little bit of academic information depending on the level of training that you're doing. You certify it, the guy goes into the system, he clicks that you've done all the skills, you click you've done all the skills, the dive center clicks you've done all the skills, certification's done.
Awesome. And then, do you have a way for an end user to log their dives?
Absolutely. Free logbooks.
Awesome.
Once you register, the logbook will open, and it's free. It is, at the moment, a very basic logbook because we use the logbook for our training standards as well. So if I say to you that the open water diver course is 4 dives and 2 hours of in-water time, which is what it is, you have to do at least 2 hours, I can go onto the system and I can see, so let's say Dominic over here was your instructor, I can log into him, that means I can see you, so when I'm doing my random quality assurance, I will see students and I can log in, I can see when you did your dives, how many you did, and the duration. So it's a standard with us that you log them. But it's also, absolutely, yeah. So when the dive center does the final sign-off, one of their jobs is to make sure there's a good image up there. In fact, the certification won't process without that image. Also to check the logbooks, check all the academics and everything are done, and off you go. So it's a very, very robust yet flexible system. So
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing all this information with us.
Thank you
Awesome.
very much.
Give us your website, social media, and all that good stuff.
Okay, website is www.diveraid.com. And the Facebook is Dive Raid International.
Excellent.
Okay, and then that'll link to everything from there. Yeah.
Perfect.
All the little buttons. We also have a cool app as well.
Oh, okay, tell me about that.
You can do your training offline. Because we're digital, of course, we're relying on Wi-Fi and 3G to do the training. So what happens if you're remote? You're sitting on a boat. So basically what we've done is we've made the app work offline. So you can do all your quizzes, all your exams, and we don't do A and B quizzes. We do random selection of questions. So you can do the quizzes, you can do the exams, the instructor can sign into your app and sign off your skills, you can sign off your skills, and then when you do get 3G or Wi-Fi, it'll uplink it to the system and the dive center can sign the diver off. I think we're the only ones who do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're pretty wild.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.